Hi, Sam Kendall here again. I hope you're well. So in today's video, we're going to be going through performance. That's your team members' performance and salon performance. This is a very, very exciting area of mine, purely because I love figures, statistics, I like to view trends, so on and so forth. So we're going to be covering how you can basically view the information for certain team members or all of your team members at once, how your team can actually view and monitor their progress throughout the days, weeks, and months, and then how you can stay in control of your salon's performance overall. You are going to love it. So let's get started. So logging in as a team member. So this particular team member is Stacey. I'm going to log in as her. And we can see here straight away, I'm taken to my own personal dashboard as a stylist. We've got the KPI stars here. I'm not going to go into too much detail as to what they all mean, but if you reach out to our business consultants, they'll be able to help you on all these little bits that you can see. But overall, we've got our KPIs that we're focusing on. The little lollipops, I call them, or sticks, however you want to describe them. These are showing your minimum targets and then your maximum targets for each commission. You can see how many clients you're actually booking in, the retail revenue, your rebooking percentage currently, your care factor, and then the services that you've got booked in, and then the potential as well. Now, you can just on this screen, you can view it in any date range you wish by clicking on the drop-down menu here. But it just gives you a really great insight as to my own performance and how I'm doing for this period. It makes such a difference to how your team focus and how they excel and reach their targets really easily. Right, okay, so that's the login dashboard. Now I'm going to take you over to the team dashboard. As a salon owner, you would use this. Fantastic for one-to-ones. I will try to keep this brief, but I do tend to give you a lot of detail here purely because I think it's so important for you to have this information at your fingertips. So if you're a single salon, you will see all of this information. If you're a multi-site salon and you have more than one salon, you'll also see those here. Now, these flags you have are your filters, so you can view certain team members if you want to. By clicking on that little bar at the top, I can rank them. So I can see who is my highest performing team member with services. I can see that's Stacey. If I'm hovering over, I get a little breakdown, which I absolutely love. So she's done £997 so far. That checked out clients. Her income projection is 955. We've got a total of 195308, and then we've got her target there. So she's reached her target already for the week, which is fantastic. I can do the same here by clicking on the retail side, and I can see them ranking again from top to bottom, from bottom to top. If I click again, it really is great. Now you'll see the three dots here on the right-hand side. Look at all of this, guys. All of these KPIs, again, if you can see one here in the video, reach out to our business consultants and ask them about it. They'll be able to fill you in and give you the information behind all of these. But there is so much you can track. And quite often you'll change these. You know, this month I know within my salon I need to focus on my colour percentage, so I'll then look at that. I need to really try and get my client numbers up, so I'll look at the client count. Whereas, you know, come Christmas, my client count is brilliant because I'm really, really busy, but I actually want to look at my average retail because my team can really be boosting and accelerating their retail during Christmas period with gift packs. And then the gift cards as well for my other revenue. So this is the team dashboard in a nutshell. Great for one-to-ones. Put it up, select the date range that you want. You can customize if you want to, or do a weekly, 4-weekly, monthly, or daily view. And then just coming down here, I can select a particular team member. I'm going to select Stacey. And here, look, so what this is doing, it's giving me a detailed breakdown of Stacey. So I can see the number of clients, how many new clients she's had booked in, the request clients, new requests. So really, really important areas for Stacey that she needs to be focusing on a regular basis. Now you can see here these 3 areas. Now these are generating and pulling through lots of important information. And as it gets that data, you can see that coming up. Service breakdown. So I can see out of all of the services that Stacey has done, the 12 clients that she's looked after, it's broken down into these services. So she's done, let's see, 12 clients, but those clients have had multiple services. Just going to go back onto there again, because I just clicked off it while I was showing you some information. There we go. Giving me a revenue of 99728. My brands, this is the brands that I'm selling for retail, and then I've got the actual product breakdown there, so I can really get into, you know, the nooks and crannies of Stacey's performance. Just at the bottom here, I love charts. We're visual people in a creative industry, so these work really well. So I can see my average through here. These are my actuals, and this is my target. And you can see that I'm looking at this on a weekly basis. That's my retail. I can come down here, look at my total clients. So I can see we've got a really nice gradual growth there for Stacey on the total number of clients she's looking after, not too much dipping and peaking there. So it is a gradual increase there on her trends. The requests clients again, how are we looking? Okay, we're steady, not too much movement there. So you can see you can really create a good story, and you can see how she's doing. Again, pull this into that one-to-one. And then you've got the bar charts there to break it down for you if you want to. Now, we have some raving fans on our dashboards. So we really do. Some salon owners, most salon owners use this, all salon owners use this, and an awful lot can't live without it. You can obviously look at this on your phone, your iPad. I know I've really skimmed the surface here, so please reach out to our business consultants. Now, I want to move on to the salon dashboard, but there's one other thing I just want to show you. And again, that's just looking at the graphs and the bar charts. Again, sometimes we get a bit paralyzed with grids and numbers. It's just too much for us. So we've pulled them through and generated them into a performance charts. And again, you can look at these in different areas if you want to. But looking at this for everybody, let's just break that down to hair, refresh. And I'm looking at the date range of the 7th to the 13th of July. And here we go. So I'm getting at each team member's performance, and that's on their service sales. Now, what are the green lines and red lines? I'm sure you're asking. The green line is your maximum target to hit commission, and then you've got your red, which is your minimum target. So really minimum expectations, you should be reaching these numbers here. And then you've got your green to really aim and stretch your target to hit commission. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, reach out to our consultants. They can go through each of these areas with you. Utilization is another fantastic one. We're going to hop over to that one in a moment. So I'm just going to get rid of that here. So let's go over to our salon dashboard. Again, it's a very, very similar view. You can view all your KPIs. If you're a single site user, again, you can view just one, but if you're a multi-site, you get them all. And then you get the totals at the bottom. So it adds up all of the takings for each salon and then a total at the bottom. I've got my key figures that I want to be looking at. But again, my 3 dots on the right-hand side, and I have all of these additional areas that I can just simply toggle on. And you can see there on the left, these additional columns are showing. The more data you have, I think it's harder to focus. So just always keep it to a minimum on what you actually want to focus on in that moment. You know, focusing on one thing, it then grows. If you focus on too many things, you spread yourself very, very thinly, and it's harder to really see the difference there in that growth. Again, if I click on that Tunbridge Wells salon, let's actually click on my demo database, scrolling down, and I get that detailed information. I've got my new clients, and what I can do, you can see I've got the bold line. If I click there, these are my actual new clients. So I can really go down onto a granular level to have a look. When you have SalonIQ, you will be living on these dashboards. They are really great to get a good grip of how your business is performing. Again, looking at these services, I can click on those cutting services, and all of these clients have had that cut and finish service within my salon. This is really powerful information for you, whether you're doing a business review with your coach or on the team dashboard and you're doing that one-to-one. It is fantastic. There's loads I haven't shown you. All I'm going to do now is give you a little snippet of the utilization dashboard just here. Another one of my absolute favorites. Whenever I show salon owners this, again, they live on it, they look at it weekly, monthly, and this is how they make very productive business decisions, and it's not just guesswork. So utilization will basically show you all of your white space. It will show you where your bookings are coming from. Here we go. So I've got total number of clients in my database is 48,000, but I've actually got 1,735 clients that have been to me twice in the last year. This will be very, very interesting for you when you load this data for your salon. I've got the bar charts coming through. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm looking at this for all team members. So across all team members for Tuesday, I've got 35% of availability. 53% of my bookings have been made. 10% have been used through our guest retention system. Another video for you later on, but a really, really good one running your new client retention and relationship building on autopilot. And you've got 2% there made up of internet bookings. This is amazing. Again, client count. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I'll really go on, but reach out to our business consultants today. They'd love to hear from you. Ask them questions. Go through the utilization dashboard, the team or the salon dashboard. We'd be more than happy to help you.